Got some shiny new fittings from the old internets there, so I can do the Home Depot edition delete. Alright, get ready to watch me scald myself here. Engine's in, that's where we left off. Ran into kind of an annoying issue. The sandwich adapter I have for the oil cooler, in combination with the new motor mounts, has pushed the oil filter too close to the steering box. So now this stack up does not work. It sort of works with this much smaller filter that I know of at least one guy that does run it, but it's significantly smaller than it's supposed to be. So I have another plan that I want to look at real quick, which is this. It's kind of a uncommon part. They do remanufacture them, but they're so expensive it doesn't even make sense to buy one. This is the oil filter head from an E30 M3. Either way, I'm going to check it for fitment real quick and see if this will be my saving grace or not. Looks like this option is going to be the way to go. So I'm going to have to cobble together some fittings or maybe make some new hoses. I don't really know yet. Alright, so I went ahead and rebuilt the E30 M3 S14 oil filter head here. And that was kind of a cute little project on its own, so I made a separate video. I'm going to get this side of the engine dressed, and then that should tell me whereabouts my oil lines are going to end up. Got some shiny new fittings from the old internets there, so I can do the Home Depot edition delete on the oil cooler setup here. Plowing ahead, I've got the oil cooler setup all done. Now I have a cold bypass and the thermostat, so this is some really well conditioned oil that's going to be servicing the engine. Now I'm going to throw the plugs in, get the exhaust installed, and put on the wideband, and this thing will be pretty much ready to prime maybe one more time, and then see if it fires up and see how it sounds. Alright, here we are outside, and just verifying that all my trons are going to the right places. There we go. So we're connecting to Mega Squirt. Tuner Studio, no problem. So now I'm just gonna crank it a few times until that oil pressure light goes out. Everything sounds normal. Then I'm gonna fire it up and vary the RPM between like 2,000 and 3,000 just to get the cam and the new rockers used to each other. And then I'm gonna shut it off kind of once we come up to temperature, drain the oil, and see what we got going on. So it turns out all my dumb self did is I flipped around 3 and 4. on the spark plug side there, so I'm just going to go ahead and change them around, and then hopefully it'll sound a little better. Gotta love the sweet aroma of engine block paint curing. So anyways, that was 10 minutes of annoying the neighbors at 2,000 to 3,000 RPM, just getting the cam used to the rockers. And it sounds okay. It's kind of like stumbling and runs a little bit like trash because, you know, this car's street tuned, obviously. Oh, yep, we're leaking already. That's awesome. Sweet. You know, somebody had warned me about this, that with studs, they tend to leak right there. I don't know what the right solution is going to be for that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually a lot of oil. What is that noise? Oh, that's the radiator cap. I forgot to lock it in place. That thing could explode in my face at any minute. I can't believe I did that. Alright, get ready to watch me scald myself here. Yes. Stay shut. I can't believe that stayed on there. That was lucky. Alright, what else are we leaking? I know it's coming. What else is it? We got a little coolant pocket right there. I don't know if that's just because I spilled a bunch earlier and it kind of got all over everything, and then when I started it, it pooled down there. Got another joyful little puddle that I can't figure out where it's coming from. A little bit of Earl got on the new filter head there. A couple little mysteries to solve here. At least I can celebrate because the thing runs pretty good. Now I'm going to see if it'll move under its own power. Let's try that. All right, let's get this oil drained while it's nice and hot. Help flush all the junk out of there from the rebuild. Man, I'll tell you what, it seems like a huge improvement just having replaced the motor mounts. I mean, the engine isn't shaking all over the place anymore. It feels pretty good so far. Well, I'll tell you what, it's got teething problems, which I expected because that's life, but overall I'm not too disappointed. Definitely more issues than I was expecting, but the thing didn't eat itself tonight, and that's always the goal. Make sure to tune in next time. I'm going to get all these problems solved, and then I'm going to take this thing out on the street and get it broken in.